Today going for the 2002 VTX 1800C. Changing the oil and the oil filter. Tools I'm gonna need. Simple. Grab my torque wrench. Might as well get the digital one. Okay, tools you're gonna need. Torque wrench. Alright, to tighten up the bolts back at 22 Wilton pounds. Alright, 22 pounds. We're also gonna need a 17mm socket. Okay. 17mm socket. And a torque wrench. That's it. That's all you need. 17mm. Now, my bike, I mean one of my bikes, which is the VTX 1800, it's very low to the ground on mine, so I had to jack up. First I jack up with that one, and then I put cinder blocks and stones. She lifted up. So this way I have a nice gap so I can put my oil pan on. Okay. This motorcycle has 2 bolts. So in the back here you will have the oil filter and 1 bolt. Okay. This bolt right here. Okay, and the oil filter right there. Okay, and then the other bolt is up in the front, right here. So there's 2 bolts and 3 bolts. Okay, 17mm. That's all you need. Alright, I just drained the second bolt. Just put it back. And tied up by hand, but I'm gonna torque it. Alright, like I said, 22 pounds. So make sure you have that. Okay, so good thing I raised, so I have a little extra room because it's tough. Alright. 22 foot-pound here, and then 22 foot-pound in the back. Than that, because you won't be able to take it out next time. Alright, so that's it for this. Now, what I'm gonna do is get the filter off. Same thing, 17. Oh, this one here doesn't have it, so it's gonna be a little tight. I'm gonna have to use a different tool for this one because the old one came with this, which I can use the 17mm, but the old one here doesn't have, so I'm gonna use a different tool to get it out. So fast forward in this video, you don't need to see taking out. I just use a different tool. In this case, I have to use something more like this. Mess. Let me bring an oil pan. But remember, our filter here is side by side. It's definitely. Secure it a tiny bit. No going crazy. What is this? Empty bolts both sides of the engine, and you took the filter, you're gonna take exactly like 4 quarts of oil. So what you do first? So what we do here first is we put 3/4 of oil. Well, different than most of the people. I don't change every 3,000 or 5,000 miles. I change everything. Just things that I put new fresh oil, new filter. And, you know, in the end of the season, like I did last year, I did the spark plug, so I don't think I needed to change them. But I do it. I change also the fuel pump side of the gas tank. I just did my shocks, the seals on it, the new fresh, what is it called? Hydraulic fluid on it. So everything is good because it was leaking, so I don't want to wait. So, but this is about the oil change. So this is what I have. I don't go to GN, 4, Stroke, whatever, Honda. And I find this pretty good. So, alright. So there's exactly 3.78 liters, like almost 4 quarts. Okay, so that's all you need. But I don't put the whole thing for 3.5, and then I check. I'm not much into the spiders. Anyway, time for the oil. So, to the side of the can, there's exactly 3.5, 1, 2, 3. It's a little bit more than a half. It's actually 7, 0.7. So I'm gonna leave 1 thumb, 2 thumbs, just to here left on this. Then I'll check the oil level, and after that I'll add if you need it. go, I left. I should put that straight. A little less than the quarter, so it's about 0.7 right there. So there's exactly 3 quarts of it, 3 liters. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start the bike and let it fill up the new oil filter and check the level. See there, but it's just touching the very end of the stick, just where I want. So let's add a little more and see how it goes. Okay, back with the stick. Yep, screw all the way down. So make sure it goes right to the bottom of the pan. We still can add a little bit more. So, about what I had left. I put it just a finger. So I'm gonna do a little bit more. And now I have it just between the M and C letters on it. I don't know if you can see that. There's an MCH, so it's between the M and C. That's exactly how much oil we need in that. Okay, so in the very end, I didn't use the whole thing because probably there was some oil still left on it and drip all the way. We're good, so wrapping up.